Hello. A while ago, I made a video about what will happen if you bring a real-life F-16's flight model into the world of Ace Combat. And I see there is a lot of discussion about what Trigger actually used during his service. So today, I'm gonna be revisiting all the Ace Combat 7's cutscenes to find out what plane did this crazy dude actually used during his service. Let's go. Oh, by the way, for those who have problem with me being a VTuber, just remember, I am different.
Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna stop you over here. Okay, 30G, that's a very important message. We are not on Earth.
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuzha was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit.
Okay, that's
Refugees swarmed.
the story of Ace Combat 4,
the biggest
actually.
country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning.
So, okay, Avriel's father participated in the Continental War in Ace Combat 4. That's the information we have for now.
We headed off down south for several days and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erussia on the opposite side.
Okay, this is before Trigger went into jail. Before we head to jail.
I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts.
The power of
If anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down."
Damn, bro. Okay, this one is right when we arrive at the... Okay, we see an F-15,
Bad news for us here at the prison.
C or J.
With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us.
Several days, okay. So the bombing of from Erussia didn't happen just that one mission.
Less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones.
Okay.
Then some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit.
That is counts SU-33,
In the end, it was all just for show.
Tabloids Mirage, and
So, up they went. Day
I
after
don't know
day
who
after
the
day.
F-18 was.
Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent.
Okay,
there.
that's us. We know. But did we get to use this
My dad
F-15
died
though?
flying for the Ocean Air Force.
That's still needs to
When
be
your
answered.
allies are surrounded,
Okay,
Mihai
old
was
man.
originally from Shalaji. His real name is
Mihai Dimitru, Margarita, Emilio, Leopold, Blanca, Carol, Aeon, Ignatius, Raphael, Maria, Nikitas, A. Shlaji. Boy!
She laughed like a princess.
Oh, there she is!
She was indeed
There she
daughter of
is!
Erusia's new ruler.
The PNG dog!
Royal bloodline everyone
Yes!
the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started
Okay,
singing.
sorry, I got took away. I
Pilots of the support planes.
the hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How
Yep,
did you feel?
that's us.
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
Okay.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I
Okay.
knew that burnt smell. That's what
What do we
happens
have?
when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who
Okay,
was a better
stop
pilot than my
right
dad.
here. Okay, that's from the back perspective of an engine. Let me tune up the exposure. Now what is this engine? Let me see. Okay, we have it. The nozzle looks like an F-15's nozzle when it's contracted, but the inside, like the inner side, doesn't feel the same. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna keep that in mind for now. But I'm gonna look into that later, see if we have other evidences. Alright, let's keep moving.
It was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Okay, so it says the doctor said it took a while for him to bring him down, but in fact we didn't, so that's gonna be someone else. That feels like mission 3. Who else used F-16? I'm not sure, but definitely not us, because we didn't actually get shot down, so that's not us. Well, wait. What? Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold on 1 second there. If I'm not losing my mind, that's a military grade analysis software that it only takes your 1% of your CPU and only takes 200 kilobytes of your memory, and you know what? I think I'm losing my mind. What is this? I don't know.
The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up.
Okay.
It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that.
Okay, just
Mihai hit the high G's multiple times.
The only thing I can get from this footage we have for now is that in the world of Ace Combat, the plane and the pilot have some sort of connection. That once the pilot got enhancement on his body or something, the plane also performs better in general, I guess. I don't know. That's the only hypothesis I can get from this. Okay, wait, I saw an F-22. So either we are gonna use this is before mission 20, so I assume Trigger already have used F-22 before Mission 20, so that's why it appeared in the cutscene. That's for sure.
The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap queen's got work to do.
Okay, Avril, since we are using F-22 for sure for the last mission, so I assume Avril is just taking parts from this old F-15 to like sort of replace our F-22's engine parts. I don't know if that's how it works in military aviation, but yeah, that's the only thing I can guess. Okay, now this is a video. This is a video of all the cutscenes from the DLC missions, which I think happens between mission 11? Before, which happens after the Cape Rainy assault and before the next mission, the date cap. Yeah.
Perfect.
If there's nothing new in this DLC cutscenes, then I'm gonna stick to the
So here's a question for
original
you, Alex.
plan then.
How can we do this without killing
Okay.
3 strikes?
This screenshot of from David tells us Trigger is using one of the F-15 models when he was in the Strider squadron. Okay.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation.
Oh, that's a pretty neat AI.
It failed.
So from this one, we can see Trigger used F-15 during the all the DLCs.
1. Your hypothesis is trash.
What?
The parameters you gave me are
Did
trash.
I do something to tick you off?
Okay.
3. Captain Torres is
Okay.
a singularity.
Your
Values
hypothesis is
diverge.
trash.
What about this
I
one?
don't know.
4.
Bro,
3 strikes is a singularity.
that's a pretty funny AI you
The
got there,
possibility
David.
that it's one-
Okay. This is the last cutscene of all the DLC missions. If there's nothing new there's no new info about what Trigger's playing, I'm gonna head off and just start working on F-15, I guess. Alright, let's go.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
Damn.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
Holy
78
shit,
hours
dude.
and 52 minutes.
Bro.
Okay. Well,
My high score was like, my high score was 34 hours,
assuming
I
that 3
think,
strikes
of
is a
no
singularity,
sleep. But
why not terminate him?
wait, stop! The fuck are those? What the fuck are those? F-16, MiG-29,
It's a fact that has been observed.
F-14,
Missions, 3 strikes.
F-18, MiG-21, the Gripen,
Elements that either mimic or
F-15,
have increased chances.
A-10 during Stonehenge.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, you'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?
You know what? I don't give a damn anymore. Even Project Aces doesn't doesn't know what exactly he used. I'll make a tutorial, but next time, go f up the game. I don't know. Alright. That's it for this time. My name is Aska, not the Evangelion one. I'll see you next time. Peace.